is an interactive and easy to use data visualization tool that comes packaged with Kinetica. This video will provide a quick overview of its different features. By the end of this, you will be able to easily create and work with dashboards in Reveal. Reveal can be accessed via the port 8088. By default, both the username and password are set to admin. I've already set up a dashboard for demonstration purposes. Let's click on it to see how it looks. This dashboard shows data from taxi trips around New York City. Each row in the data corresponds to a taxi trip from a pickup point to a drop-off location, with additional information on the cab vendor, payment types, fares, etc. Now let's explore the different features of this dashboard. The different charts and control elements on a Reveal dashboard are called slices. A slice is simply a specific view on the data, be it through a chart, a table, or even just text. Each slice shows a particular set of metrics. A metric is simply the result of a simple query. For instance, the bar plot here shows the metric sum of payments for each payment type. The filter slice is a special slice. The filter slice is essential for cascading filtering actions performed on any of the slices of a dashboard to all the other slices. For instance, when I click on this bar chart to select cash, notice how all the other charts immediately update to now only show data where the payment type is cash. This filter is also listed under the filter slice. Let's remove it and try out a filter using the map slice. We can filter points on a map using the polygon selection tool. Again, notice how the rest of the charts immediately update. There are barely any lags while performing filters using Kinetica, despite working with a really large geospatial dataset. And I'm only using the free developer edition of Kinetica here on a MacBook with 16 GB of RAM to do this. We can apply filters using all of the slices in Reveal, and it is a really powerful feature that can help quickly uncover insights from your data. Reveal is also easy to customize. It comes with a dark mode that you can enable using the CSS button here. You can also apply a custom style sheet if you would like to. You can easily resize or rearrange any of the slices in Reveal to make it look exactly as you want it to. But one thing to remember is that the changes to your dashboard style will only persist if you save it. For instance, here the changes were not saved because I did not save the dashboard explicitly. Let's apply the dark theme again and hit the save button this time. The changes are now persisted when we navigate back to the dashboard. Another quick way to play around with the design is to use the color themes that are listed in the filter slice. This will apply the color schema to the entire dashboard. Now let's go back and see how to create a dashboard from scratch. I'm going to call this dashboard a demo dashboard, and let's hit save. This will take us to the dashboard. The first thing to do when creating a dashboard is to select the table that it will be based on. Every dashboard in Reveal is based on a single table from Kinetica. In our case, since we have just the New York City taxi data loaded into Kinetica, I'm going to use that again to create a new dashboard. Notice how the filter slice is already added to the dashboard by default. Now let's create a new slice. This takes us to the slice designer in Reveal. You can pick from a variety of different chart options for each slice. Let's pick a simple bar plot for this demo. Each chart has a custom form that will guide you through the slice creation process. I'd like to see the average fare that was received by each taxi vendor in New York. By default, the metric for count is pre-populated. We can use the preview button to see how this chart looks. This shows the chart with the count of number of trips for each vendor in New York City. But we are interested in the average fare earned by each of these vendors. Reveal offers a bunch of metrics by default, based on the table that you load. But we can also create custom metrics. Let's do that. I'm going to call it average fare. The column that represents the fare is fare underscore amount. So the SQL expression for average fare is as follows. Now let's preview this chart again. The chart now shows the average fare for each taxi vendor in New York. And there you have it. The average fare earned by each vendor is now in the demo dashboard. Let's create another slice to round things off. This time, I'm going to create a map slice. Notice how Kinetica automatically populates the different fields for us with the drop-off latitude and longitude. Let's change this to show the pickup latitude and longitude. Let's also adjust the viewport of the map so that it doesn't show the incorrect outliers from the faulty GPS readings. Now we can save this slice to the dashboard. And there you have it. Just with a few clicks, we have a map with large amounts of geospatial data on a revealed dashboard. Let's resize the slices a bit and then save the dashboard. Before we close off, I want to talk about the rest of the links at the top. Let's start with the tables. We can use this tab to preview the different tables that are being used for dashboards. We can also mutate or change these tables if you would like to using this tab. The SQL metric tab lists all the metrics that are available. Notice the average fare metric that we created that is listed at the bottom. The SQL Lab feature allows us to test out SQL queries within Reveal. This is a great way to test out metrics before using them in a dashboard or to quickly investigate something in your data. Reveal also allows us to control access to these dashboards using a fine-grained security model that can be used to set and manage user roles and permissions. It comes pre-installed with several roles, ranging from full admin rights to public view only. And more custom roles with specific sets of permissions are easy to create. The permissions framework is really nuanced and gives complete control over access to an application. That completes this overview of Reveal. Please refer to our documentation website for more information on Reveal and more advanced features like custom slice development.